Alright, welcome to Original Bacon. This is my review for the Age of Ultron trailer. For everybody has seen it, and I just watched the one with them all trying to pick up Thor's hammer at the very beginning. I think that scene is really amazing. I like how Tony Stark and War Machine and Iron Man both have to try and pick up the hammer at the same time, Rhodey and Stark. I like how Thor's eyes get really big when he sees that Cap is able to move the hammer. And I like that Marie Hill's there with them, and that there's Barton, and there's Black Widow, and there's just everybody that's going to be in Avengers 2 is there. And I think what's going to happen is that the Avengers, after Captain America, Winter Soldier, Hydra was revealed that Hydra had been inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. forever, and that now the Avengers are going to be trying to take out Hydra bases, and that's why I think Nick Fury is going underground with them, and they're just going to hunt down Hydra, while Coulson is rebuilding S.H.I.E.L.D. and dealing with Hydra in his own way. And so basically so let's see, we have Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, Thor, then we have Nick Fury, Marie Hill, and Rhodey. That's 8 people against all these Hydra bases. And I think that Tony Stark is going to invent a security bot to help them take down bases, and he's going to be smart about taking out all these threats. And just like Hank Pym, who originally made Ultron in the comic books and in the Mighty Avengers TV show, he invented the Pym particle, and the Pym particle would shrink anything it touched. And then he made these miniature prisons, and the miniature prisons had security guards that were Ultrons, and Ultrons were these mini bots that took care of the prison and watched over the superhumans, or basically all the criminals. And I think the same premise is that Tony Stark is going to invent them to help the Avengers take out all of the Hydra bases. And either Hydra's going to capture one of them and put a virus in it, and it's going to backlash against the Avengers with like the whole "I have no strings on me." Like, now they released, like, they don't have the security or the 3 laws like on iRobot. They don't have any of the laws governing the robot to protect humanity. That it's going to be striking out on its own and protecting humanity in its own way, or it's going to be protecting itself in its own way. That's what the whole "I have no strings on me" idea is, which I think is amazing, because Disney owns Marvel now, that they can throw that song in there because it perfectly matched Ultron. I thought that was a really amazing touch. And next, let's talk about the Hulk. Why is there a Hulkbuster suit this early in? Apparently, they have that scene where the Hulk is touching hands with Scarlett Johansson or Black Widow. I don't know if they have like a kinship that the Hulk is only able to talk to Black Widow, because it looks like she's able to calm him down. We have Mark Ruffalo or the Hulk or Bruce Banner freaking out in the woods. We have Thor attacking Tony Stark, and then we have the Hulk attacking the Hulkbuster suit. I don't know if they're attacking Stark because he created Ultron, and now Ultron is attacking everybody, and they think that he's in control of this. And what is up with Quicksilver and Wanda Maximoff teaming up with Ultron? That kind of was weird at the very end of Captain America. I have to watch that little trailer again, but It looks like they got captured by Hydra and that they were going to be used as secret weapons. So I'm thinking Hydra does something to one of the Ultron bots, frees it, and basically it starts freeing all the other Ultron bots, and now the Ultron bots are going to go after the Avengers, and we'll find out what happens from there. Um, I'm really excited to see where this goes from here. One little thing is I feel that there aren't enough superheroes to do Civil War yet. Everybody's saying awesome, awesome Civil War, which Civil War was an amazing storyline, and I can't believe they're doing that instead of the Serpent Society. Um, I'm really happy that they're doing it instead of the Serpent Society. It was one of my favorite storylines for comic books. Infinity Stones is another one of my favorites. It looks like Phase 3 is going to be amazing when it comes to the upcoming movies that are going to be coming out. But my main problem is that there aren't enough superheroes to make. There isn't enough history. There isn't enough history. Captain America and Iron Man are not best friends yet. They have absolutely no relationship. Captain America is constantly being made fun of by Tony Stark through Avengers 1. Avengers 2, they're going to have some major bonding. Like they're going to have to be like best friends by the end of Avengers 2 in order to make Captain America 3 as memorable as, because Tony Stark trains Iron Man. They were best friends. They ran Avengers for flipping ever together. So they had from 1963 to Avenger, or I want to say that Civil War happened in 2008, 2010. So they had like 40 years of storylines of them growing friendships together and all of these superheroes to draw upon. Spider-Man is one of the number one superheroes that's supposed to be in the Civil War storyline because he's the first superhero to take off his mask and join Iron Man, and he's also the first superhero to betray Iron Man and then go and fight with Captain America because he believes that hunting down his fellow superheroes because they won't register is wrong. And so this terror in the superhero friendship community is huge, and there aren't enough superheroes in the Marvel universe yet to make it so this movie is going to be as groundbreaking and as heartfelt as the death of Captain America was after the Civil War. And I'm really sorry if I just spoiled that for somebody, but in the comic books, Captain America dies after the Civil War. And although in the comic books he is actually a Skrull clone, and in the Secret Invasion, a little bit later on, you find out that there were a bunch of superheroes that were captured by Skrulls, and that Skrull body doubles were basically uh, killed throughout the Marvel Universe. All these characters that died throughout the Marvel Universe were actually clones, or Skrull clones that believed they were humans and then ended up. So, in Cap was one of them, Jean Grey, Songbird, which is Hawkeye's girlfriend, and so all these. But that's off task. I'm really looking forward to Age of Ultron. It's going to be a really good ride. They're doing some monumental movies storylines for the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe that's going to be happening soon. And Civil War, we have the Infinity Gauntlet, we have Age of Ultron, we have like Doctor Strange, we have another Guardians of the Galaxy, we have the Inhumans, which is huge in Marvel right now. The Inhumans are absolutely huge. I think it's because the X-Men are owned by Fox, and Fox is not giving back the rights to the X-Men, so or the Fantastic Four, and so Marvel's big thing is that they're killing off the Fantastic Four, they're killing off the X-Men and replacing mutant kind with Inhumans, because these Inhuman eggs are this Inhuman dust basically was spread throughout the earth, and it's awakening all these humans that thought that they were humans, but they're actually Inhumans, and so they're all getting superpowers. And so there's all these unregistered superhumans being being born all the time now, which is basically, and then they're killing off the mutants, which is looks like what they're doing in Axis right now. They're going to they're having the X-Men turn against the Avengers, and then I have a feeling that's going to lead to basically the annihilation of mutants in the Marvel universe. And somehow, right after, Fox ends up giving Marvel back the rights to the X-Men, and Sony gives the rights back to Spider-Man. Although I've been told that Spider-Man has that Sony has worked out a deal with Marvel that they're going to co-own Spider-Man's rights, and so Spider-Man should be in Avengers 3 or Captain America 3, possibly Age of Ultron. We might see a little cameo, maybe as a little spoof at the very end of the film, like post credits Spider-Man spoof. Would be really, really cool. But we'll see what's going to be happening really soon. I've heard that Sony is going to co-own with Marvel, so but Fox has absolutely no deal like that with Marvel, so Marvel is killing off basically all the rights that Fox has so that they can't make any money off of marketing of those characters because Marvel still owns the rights to the comic books. And so they're killing off the rights and I guess they're going to stop manufacturing Wolverine stuff, X-Men stuff. They're going to stop doing Fantastic Four stuff. And they're basically going to make it so these movies are bombing. Although X-Men Last Days of Futures Past was really amazing, but they're basically going to Fantastic Four is having all sorts of trouble right now. I don't see that movie being any better than the past Fantastic Four movies, and I don't see Fox losing any steam with the X-Men movies. They're probably going to make a lot of money off of those, but I have a feeling they're going to give back Fantastic Four pretty soon, and they're going to probably strike some kind of deal because they don't want to. They're going to lose so much money on Wolverine merchandise if they're not able to do it because Marvel owns the rights to merchandise. But that's all a bunch of technical stuff. But I'm really hoping we'll see Wolverine and Spider-Man in a Fantastic Four movie. And the Fantastic Four were a huge part of the Civil War. And then they're the ones that have the first meeting with Inhumans. There's just so much that I really wish that I wish Marvel had the rights to all of their characters because they can't do all the storylines that they need to in order to make all this stuff as powerful as it should be without the rights. And I know it's a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo, but that's just me. I wish because Marvel's and Disney are doing a really amazing job with all the rights that they have. This whole idea that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver can't be called mutants because Fox owns the rights to X-Men, so they've basically copyrighted the word mutants, so Marvel can't use the word mutants, even though mutants is a word. It's not like it's a name brand. So I just think that's really stupid, and this just needs to stop. It's really stupid. But we'll see what happens. Age of Ultron looks like it's going to be really amazing. It's going to be at the very end of my grad school year. So I'm hopefully going to be getting my grad school project done right when Age of Ultron comes out. I'll probably be seeing it on the first day. Super excited. Hopefully you have a great day and like or subscribe. And thank you for watching Original Bacon and leave me any comments below.